Good morning, traders. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. Blessed week so far. Market is just setting up nicely. I'm gonna get rid of all of this and then let's get started with the class. This is GDP AUD. Remember, guys, I told you guys sell setup coming up on GDP AUD. You can look at the monthly time frame and see where price is rejecting from. You can see we rejected from the monthly high right there, using this to identify zones. So you can see, that's the monthly area as well. We've seen price rejected, pierce through, and then price starts to drop. So you have to pay attention. We might start to get a big drop, this might just be a shift momentum and then one starts coming all the way down, to hit that low again. But then you have to pay attention to price action also because, this might still be a correction, just like a flag continuation to the upside. So you never can tell what it is, but we need to hold on to something which is the market structure using the 4 hour time frame, very, very powerful. You know how we do. And looking at market structure, what can you see? This is obviously we have a lower low, lower high, lower low, equal highs, lower low, new fan lower high, and then we are anticipating a lower low. Yes, just to continue with the trend. So pay attention to guys. I gave you guys a setup where I'm looking to execute the trade setup because you can see we have a previous lower high right there. Yeah, price love to come back to where it have rejected before. Just like how you can see right here, this zone price created this high, came back one time again. So for a big drop, so one of my mentors told me back then, the second rejection is always a big move when price comes to your zone or whatsoever it is. So looking at that, this is a downtrend, so we are going to have a potential double top on the downtrend. I told you guys about this a lot since 2 weeks now, and you can see prices approaching that zone. Some of you were selling yesterday. Flag, I told you guys it's very important to know which flags are valid and which are not valid. Yeah, this is a flag. If you sold, you must have made money. If you are lucky to close, if you need to break even, sorry, you're out. If you didn't use a stop loss, this guy is going against you for now. So this is not a valid flag. Why? Because we didn't break the previous structure, as you can see. We didn't break that. If we had that below here, yes, I'll be happy to take it to below. But the fact we didn't break, so it's not valid for me because I want to see a break of structure and then a correction for a continuation to the downside. So why are we having a correction when we didn't even break a structure? So something manipulative is happening. So we're looking for price to come here. My setup still remains the same. Come back to previous lower high and then give us an equal lower high or something, pierce to a little bit if possible. And then we love to see a new fan lower low. But then take profit one, definitely gonna be this zone, and then take profit two, yeah, and then take profit three. You can measure the impulse and all, but I think I'm satisfied with this because definitely we're gonna get some rejection from the take profit two. So let's wait for it to happen, and then we'll see how it goes. Because setup still remains the same on EU, so we're still looking to go short on EU. So let's wait for that rejection count. You might use the 2 hours, 4 hours, 1 hour, 15 minutes, whichever one you use for executing trade, and take it when you see your trade entry. I'll be paying close attention to this. JPY, I gave you guys this setup already from this low that we're going to get a retest and a continuation to the upside. We are going back to this high. Overall, there's a downtrend, as you can see, but then price have rejected here. Maybe we might want to reject again, but I won't take that as my type of rejection because I don't like when price rejects impulsively from the zone and then coming back like this. No, I won't want to take this type of rejection. But then we have price rejection like this, and then we are coming back with enough space. This is more like a scoop. Then I would like to execute trades like that. Okay, so I hope that's clear. So, but then we have a high regardless. We've seen price rejected before, and then I'll be looking to see how price is going to go back to that zone. If possible, we break through. You never can tell. But then pay attention to the market structure. You can see we have a structure right here. We have somewhere we broke, we tested, and then so it makes a lot of sense because market structure is giving us clue of where price is going to on the 4-hour time frame, and that is obviously to the upside. So lovely impulsive break of a new fan structure. No point of coming back down here again. We have a new place we'll be looking at. Yeah, price have actually tested that zone, as you can see right here, PS2, but that's not enough for me. What did I say I want when I see price coming back? I'll love to see price come back, and then we're looking to buy all the way back up. So pay close attention to this one as well. JPY. Now, this is one of my favorites so far, and this is JPY. Finally, we get to that zone. Someone took the sell from here because he felt like 1, 2, 3 touches there. But I say this is the key level right here. So if we didn't get there, it's a valid setup, but it's not a high probability setup. I want high probability when I'm taking my trade. So definitely, I would love to see price come back to this high. Now we are back to that high already, and you can see we are having a corrective movement in it. So you have to pay attention to what's happening right here. But then I'll be looking for a strong rejection. In terms of rejection, we need something that we haven't seen before. We can take note of this. Just like we want to see candle that is bigger than the previous ones. We want to see a strong pin bar that we haven't seen. Candle that we engulf that is bigger than the previous candle in terms of sizes and all. So let's wait for it. When it happens, we execute our trade. Stop loss above, take profit 1, 90%, we take profit 2, all the way back to the low. Very powerful trade right there. ZAR USD for now, we might get some rejection. We've already seen a low where we are at. I was anticipating price to come back to this top, while we are still in this correction, because it's a downtrend. I told you guys best place to sell. It's from the top right there, so we didn't get there. It's fine. We broke through, corrected, then we drop. Now we're at the key level. Also, we've seen price effects before, so we don't want to quickly call this a corrective move for a continuation to the downside. We might see some rejection, but then I would love to see price come down more, create something that we can relate with for that push up. Wait for it to happen. Then it's not like a big push up, it's the correction, so you have to pay attention also. Euro USD, I told you guys I don't trust this breakout. We are already trading an oversold market, and 100% we are still bearish, but then we need to do some thing like giving us deep correction, if possible here or anywhere, but we need like big correction to balance the market for a continuation to the downside. But for now, I'll be looking for buy signals because it looks like the correction wants to start. Okay, so we are counter trading there, and this one also is my bad. All these things you are seeing, I actually did this video, but I didn't record, so I'm doing it again. So I'm trying to speed up the whole thing now. So long as we are still trading above the previous higher low, we are still in the downtrend, okay, uptrend, sorry. So we are looking for correction for a continuation to the upside. GDP, the flag already broke out. But then pay attention to where prices. Okay, we are more like at the low. We don't want to sell at the low. We want to sell at a high price. Okay, so pay attention to this zone. We might get a reversal right there. We might get a reversal. We might get a reversal right there. Okay, AUD USD. You all sent this to me like flag, blah blah. No, guys. We are at the bottom of the structure and we might get a big correction. So wait for it. At least we have a high right here we can bank on. But then this might come down as well to go back up. Same thing as the USD, same thing. This one is doing nothing, just leave it. S&P, I'm just observing all of this. Bitcoin have been nice, giving us all of this bullish flag. These are the kind of bullish flag we love to trade, especially this ones, man. I miss seeing them in the market. So I was in the argument to one of my students yesterday that this is going for a sell, this is going for a sell, blah blah blah. But then my own analysis, I'm still standing by it. But at the end of the day, I just have to stay neutral with him. He was like, "Oh, wait, this is a double top right here, and then this is a corrective movement on the downtrend, and then this is a flag that is going to drop." Well, I'd be like, "Come on, bro. Higher time frame things." We can see obviously that GDP card There was an engulfing candle from a daily low right here. You can see we had an engulfing. So in my opinion, higher time frame is very powerful. So this is a low. If this is a low, that means we have to take this guy back to the top. And that's what I'm still standing on. But then I have to stay neutral for him to wait for anything that was going to happen. What is price going to do? Is price going to come back to that zone or whatsoever? But then pay attention, guys. This is a corrective phase now. So we'd love to see our price going to break and retest for a continuation. Okay, life is easy. Let's wait for it. So this one right here, I think on daily time frame, we had this lovely area where we are looking to take a buy setup from seeing that impulsive push up at C price rejected as a support resistance, and we are anticipating a potential pull back to that area again. And this is a bearish flag with a lovely 1-2 touch. This is a lovely 1-2 touch. To get a nice breakout, then I might take the short term set to that zone. Yeah, it's looking nice, but then price might want to hit that high before the drop. But then let's start the observation pair, GBP HF. Then it's already going. This is like my guy last week. Back to the top, definitely. I was waiting for prices correction to like come back to this low, but then it is what it is. GBNZB, price is in an uptrend, and in this uptrend, you can see we had a low. Price already came to reject one time. We'll mix that one, probably came back into right. If we can come back, it can be nice. I doubt, but if it can be nice, but don't see it happening. But if it is, then it's fine. If not, wait for breakout correction. That's all, guys. If you have questions, it's